Wait, what is this about hearing dead people? Hello? Hi. Hey, Sun Arcana. Hey, Jarring Toaster. So yeah. It's been a while since I've done Ghost Trick. I'm sorry about that. But, we're back now. We ghost now. And the important thing is that we're going to take dead people and make them deadened. Deadened is the right word for that, right? Like if you take alive and... Yeah. No, yeah, I have it right. It's fine. This week's random race thumbnail's killing me. No, that was last week's. This week's is gonna be even better. Or wait, did this week's go live as well, actually? Let me check. Yeah, no. The John Mulaney one was last week. This week's VOD is going to go live either tomorrow or Saturday after Millennium Mike drops. Speaking of, new Millennium Mike on Saturday, please be excited. I'm like halfway in, not halfway, but like half an hour into the editing process, and it's very good. It is I, Cecil Mulaney. Oh god. Cecil John Mulaney is an idea that is gonna haunt me now. No fucking pun intended. It's just... It's really strong, but it's really cursed. I also just want to drop a fair warning on all of you. As soon as we finish Ghost Trick, the Thursday slot will be replaced by The World Ends With You. Because the anime is coming, and Neo Twowie is coming, and people need to know the plot of this game, specifically the Switch version. Because, as of right now, I'm pretty sure that A New Day is actual canon, and not just a bonus thing that they added as a what-if. Because Twowie is known for adding some what-if scenarios. So you get to see me suffer through the Joy-Con controls, because that's the only way you can stream The World Ends With You Final Remix. And I get to replay one of my favorite video games of all time. And the thing that actually inspired my fucking username, so... I hope you're all excited for that, because it's coming. But first, we have to finish this game. This game that I've never beaten. Will you do the Another Day scenario? Yeah, of course I'll do Another Day. That'll be like a bonus stream afterwards, while we're getting all the reports. But the important thing is main plot. I think you have to do part of Another Day to get to A New Day, actually. Because A New Day is only after you've gotten all the secret reports as well. And done some extra stuff. But alright. Enough talk. Let's go ahead and move on to the actual fucking video game here. As you can all see, very clearly, we're back to the fun layout. Ho ho! It's funny. Alright, we're on chapter 6. I will warn you all now that I pulled up a walkthrough. I have not looked at any of the contents of it, but there are 18 chapters in this game. I don't know that we'll finish today. Worst case, I do a stream in the weekend doing a cleanup. Doing some cleanup. Oh? Thank you, Shining Gurren, for the 9 months. Holy shit. Dropping 4 KZX mouths in chat. Thank you. But yeah, if I should need it, I have a walkthrough at the ready, because this is the chapter that broke my attempts to beat this game as a younger kid. So, let's get to it. I've forgotten a good number of my voices for this game, so I'll see if I can remember some of them. Like, I remember Missile, I remember Sissel, and I think I remember Lynne, but... Oh, the emote wall is making those mouths real good. Lost memories of self. A forgotten murder case. A dead guy and a detective joined forces to find out the truth behind them both. The detective assigned the dead guy a task, to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. Thank you, Shining Gurn, for dropping Feel's new emotes in chat now that he's achieved partner. How the fuck did it take Twitch that long to give this man partner? Those Danganronpa streams had like 90 plus people in most of the time. But yeah, Kokichi Rat and Crying Wojak Dio are both very strong. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. Actually, hold on. Hold on, because I need to... I completely forgot to pull up the hotkey menu. Not hotkey menu. Last time I played this, I did the smart thing of setting up in advance so I could see what the controls for everything were. This time I did not do something that smart. And I have instead... hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's been a while. So... Where... Oh, where? Oh, where? I'm just gonna roll with it and hope. Wait, did we already do this? Hold on. Let me load save state and see. Alright, let's see. No, that is exactly where we were. Never fucking mind. Okay. Because I thought we had already moved over to the jail from here. The little lady's waiting for a chicken kitchen. After I take care of this assignment, I'd better head there too. What the fuck assignment? Oh, do I have to just go up there? Okay, let's fucking see. Him missing the email for so long is the funniest thing. Oh, that's funny. Time for the chicken kitchen. Aww. So when does Sissel drop a doll face because he seems like the type to do that? No, Sissel actually respects women. I don't see any customers declaring their love for chicken tonight. I hear singing coming from the kitchen though. I'm not singing that. I'm not singing that either. He's not a bad singer. I guess Lynne isn't here yet. I have a job to do. I'd better get to that first. Alright. I have to go to the actual jail now, so let's do it. Solaris, he's singing about chicken. He's singing about poultry. He's not singing about an actual person. So how are the preparations coming along? I think they're taking care of them right now. Yeah, man, I'm not looking forward to this. That kind of surprises me coming from you. I didn't know you thought about such things. By the way, that was me being sarcastic, just in case you didn't catch that. 2 more hours, and then it's time. I guess we should just get back to work. Yeah, I guess you're right. The atmosphere sure seems tense. I guess I'll just get back to my work as well. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. His prisoner number is D99. Alrighty then. How do I get to these cells? Better try to get some information here first. Hey, Bailey. What's the matter? You can't even pin up a memo properly? Let me see this thing. Take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. You already told me that earlier. C-38, huh? What did that punk do, anyway? You never heard the story? About the secret rendezvous case? Secret who what? C-38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. And right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident. A huge incident? What was it, a murder or something? In a way, it was even worse than a murder, because it had to do with national secrets. Huh? National secrets? A rock band? I'm lost. The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous, but the lyrics C-38 was singing were completely different from usual. So how is that a huge incident? Because the new lyrics exposed all of the nation's dark, seamy secrets. Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. Thank you, Punmaster Zero, for the follow. But it doesn't make any sense in the first place. How would a rock singer know any top-secret information? It's a complete mystery. Why don't they just ask C-38 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy. Huh. I fucking love this idiot. Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? Just the kind of excitement I need to wake me up. Well, I told you it's only for emergencies. Don't play with it. And I told you it wasn't me. You know, I thought this work would be a lot more exciting. Sometimes I don't know which is my real job. Going on rounds or building houses out of cards. Well, you'd better know. And you ought to know that I'm just kidding. Hey, Kaskin, how you doing? Screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small, and you can see right into them from the outside. Okay, we saw this last time. Maybe if I let the second memo loose. But I can't ghost in the middle of it, so... I have to get to that monitor on the top right to get to the next room, but I physically cannot reach it without fucking with the goblet or something. This is the worst. Maybe if I do that. Try pinning up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection prisoner C-74. Oh, it's almost time for that. I better prepare. Prisoner C-74, eh? What did that big whale do anyway? You don't know? About the Metro Police Department siege case? Metro who what? C-74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner. You go, C-74. Well, why the heck did you do all that? That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked too. What are your demands, they asked. And? The guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, "Bring me 5 servings of curry and rice, on the double." Curry and rice? That's it? Unfortunately, no. After he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with the flamethrower. Torched it real good. Important documents, and the commissioner's mustache, were destroyed by the flames. What the heck did he do all that for? Because the curry was too spicy, he said. Huh? It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense in the first place. How did a huge armed guy make it all the way into the commissioner's office alone? It's a complete mystery. Why don't they just ask C-74 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently it's all a matter of national secrecy. Heh. And we've seen this before. I either have to be able to fuck with his house of cards or fuck with his wine glass. So what's with the cop boyfriends? They're both on duty, so they're just hanging out. Alright, I have to turn this back on. Thank you. Yeah, it's another day where I woke up with an allergy, so there's not much I can do about it. I'm trying to sneeze away from the mic at the very least. Seen this already. There has to be something here that I can do. Unless I just have to let this memo loose because this is the D99 memo. Let me see. Because they've all been different prisoners so far. I think this one might be required. Alright, let's see. Let me see this thing. Bring dinner to prisoner D99. The chef is preparing it for him right now. Ooh, how fancy. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. Yup. Such a sad case. Hard for us, too. He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. It's just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that, of all people? The motive, everything. All a complete mystery. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense that he would do anything like that. I don't know the details, but apparently this case is a matter of national secrecy as well. I don't get it. None of it makes any sense. You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you? It's a special prison, built just for these kinds of special cases. That D99. Who knows what he's thinking, or hiding behind that beard of his. I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me. So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, eh? And he apparently has a beard. Alright. Okay, I can probably just use this phone to get to that phone. Oh, this was the first guy. This is the one who leaked national secrets. Fuck yeah. There we go. There's the wine glass. My mom heard me watching you stream and said you sound like Jennifer Lopez. I mean, I've never heard that before, but like, thanks, I guess? That is kind of funny, I'll admit. There we go. We're in. I press the button. Let me listen to him. I'm guessing that's the kid they were talking about. The one who sang the national secrets. If he's a prisoner, he must have come from the cells. Yeah, all I can really do is hit the button. Guess we can add J-Lo to your list of voices along with Shenpai and Buns. I don't think the J-Lo is as accurate as Shenpai or Buns, to be honest. But, I guess. Oh, here's what I have to do. Hold on. The problem is it won't let me ghost in the middle of hitting the button. No, there we go. Okay. There we go. So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for the spiky-haired youth to express himself. Sentiments like, I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty, maybe. Something primitive like that, I bet. Chills, you haven't missed much, if anything, so you're fine. No, he didn't. Alright, C-38, back to your cell. Hey, guardman, how about giving me a little space? That crazy walk of yours is dangerous, man. A proper walk for a properly led life. Now let's go. Yo, no lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way, to my own music. So I finally made it to the cells. Now I'd find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. What could Lynne possibly want with that information? Damn! Don't think I can take another second in the stinking pit. Looks like Guardman is gone. All this waiting is wiping me out. Hope this one will finally do it. Come on, sausage head. This is a 12-y character? Yeah, he's the most 12-y looking ass of the lot. Okay, so it's not letting me look around anywhere, but I think I know the gist of what I have to do. So this is one of those little blackboards Lynne mentioned. Let me just give it a little read. Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory, but there's a certain skill I've apparently lost too. I can't read! I can see that there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. If I can't read Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, what do I do now? This telephone. It looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison. So the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. An emergency button. An emergency. In a prison. That's gotta be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try. Alright, that one's empty. here's the thing. If I can get from here to there fast enough after the alarm goes off, I can maybe get flushed down the toilet and move around. Like, I think maybe if I stay here while they're turning off the alarm... Like, let me see. Are they just incompetent, or are they not doing anything? And the only place this is gonna lead me is back to the main office, which, no. Yeah, just no one here. Okay. I wish they could just turn off the damn alarm so I could actually do something with it. Actually, shit, I might have to go there. Let me see. Because now that I can get back here easily, I might have to do something in here. What's with you all of a sudden? What do you think of my quirky behavior? Surprised? Eh? You seemed bored, so I thought I'd wake you up. You can call that my gotcha move. What do you think? If a normal person pulled a move like that, sure, I might be startled. But this is you we're talking about. Oh. Oh, okay. How can you be so insensitive? I was only trying to open up communication between us. I thought... Do your work, Bailey. What a team. Alright, yeah. Unless he pins a memo up, I can't move over. Oh yeah, their dynamic is great. Okay, he's not gonna write anything, so I'll go ahead and go back over. Okay, so they've turned off the alarm by the time I come back. So if I trick and then ghost, please. Thank you! Thank you! This will get me to the lower row of cells, I believe. Because he tends to flush the X if the situation's not good. Let's go. How old was our charming lead again before he died? I'm not sure. I forgot this was a plot point. I don't like how his head moves at all. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's pretty bad. And if I stay on the back of the toilet, then he will probably push the thing to get to me. Or no, I have to get on the spoon, okay. No, I had a chance when he was over the other way, okay. Oh well, he'll put the spoon back in a second. There we go. You know, considering where that hook is, you'd think it'd be super gross. Yeah. Same thing here. It looks like this is just an internal phone too. It doesn't call outside. So the only places I can go are phones I've already possessed. Yeah. Boring shit. Okay. Alright. This is the one. What a strange cell. And the prisoner inside it, he seems to be enjoying himself. This is the last cell in the area. So that means that this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99. According to what the guards said. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. Yup. He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. What in the world really happened? And why is Lynne so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answers, and I guess there's no need for me to know. I have only one objective, and that's to find out what this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow. Okay, I have to open the frame. Let me see, actually. Photos, eh? Wonder if these are of his family. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Their faces have been blotted out with black paint. Did he do it out of hatred? Or some other emotion? Thankfully, that's not something I need to know right now. So the work schedule for tomorrow of prisoner D99. The information Lynne's looking for should be written on this blackboard. Unfortunately, I've lost the ability to read. But here I am anyway. The least I can do is take a look. Huh? What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I think something was written on the blackboards of the other prisoners. But this board is clean and blank as the day it was hung there. So I have the answer Lynne was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing. Would this information mean anything to her? It's not up to me to know or care. That's how I feel at the moment, anyway. Yeah, okay, close that. Quite a feast tonight, I see. Ah, and I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. It's too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. D99? I know it's kind of pointless to ask now. But just the same, I still want to know. Why did you do it? I agree. It's pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken, and has been forgotten by everybody. Myself included. Detective Jowd. Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. What's that? Who is the man in that painting? Oh, this? Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. Now, could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace. Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you. What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynne is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. I have to go see Lynne. Fast. And not for her sake. For mine. To solve this mystery of me. Yeah, the implication is that we were involved with him in some way. His telephone doesn't connect to the outside, and I've got questions I want to ask Lynne. Gotta get to a place that has an external line. Yeah, Sissel, we know. This is headquarters. What's the status over there? Oh, Chief, it's you. They're making preparations now. No problem, sir. How much longer, then? 1 more hour, sir. I see. Carry on, then. Oh, one more thing. Inspector Cabanella wishes to speak to you. I forget my Cabanella voice. I have to... Evening! Cabanella here. How you boys doing? Inspector Cabanella. Fine, sir. You got another little call tonight, didn't you? From my baby. From Lynne? Well, yes. Did my girl have anything interesting to say? Not especially. She hung up almost immediately. I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fella. Yes, sir. You try to cover it up and I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much. Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir. Immediately. Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all. Yes, sir. Carry on, then. I might pop in a little later. Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir. Alright. So I can go there, I'm just choosing not to. Because I have to use the external line to get to the chicken kitchen. The chicken kitchen. This is where that little lady and Lynne are supposed to meet. But still no one? Where the fuck is she? Where the fuck is she? I'm not crazy. She was supposed to be there. She's not gonna be at the super's office. Maybe she went back to the apartment. Maybe. Let me see. This line doesn't seem to be working. Guess I can't go there right now. Okay. So it locks you off based off what's relevant. Okay, interesting. Let me try the park. Let me see. Is she dead again? Maybe. We won't know until we find her. But let's see. The entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. The sad voice of a young man drifts over to me on the breeze. I have to use the restroom. But if I leave my post, I just know I'll miss something. Come to think of it, that annoying leaflet guy disappeared when I used the restroom earlier. Darn it. It's almost time. Which will show up first? My mark or the end of my ability to hold out? I can't do much here, so... This is definitely a place for later. Let me try going here, then. Because Cabanella might know where she is. I don't like that he's barefoot under his desk. I hate that, actually. Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison, eh, Inspector Cabanella? We were just a little too late. So close, eh, Inspector? We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. I've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him, and we can still make it. By the way, what's going on with that other case? The junkyard murder. She did it, eh? No question about it? She's a bad little baby. Disappeared from the scene like that. Wonder where she ran off to play. What did he just say? She did it? Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way. No, nothing to be done. Okay. So maybe I have to go back to the junkyard? I don't know. This is rough. No, I know. I'm wondering how they're not noticing it. Any of that. Here's the map? Okay, let me do that then. I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that? Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. That was real bad. Hold on. Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet, after seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby. Is that the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny. It's some pretty solid evidence against her. Evidence. Nothing like it, baby. Why a murder case now on such an important night? I think you have that wrong, Chief. A murder case now for the very reason that it is such an important night. Alright, let's see. The junkyard where I died had a security camera, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. And what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. I saw myself shot right before my own eyes by Lynne. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. One thing sticks with me though. Lynne looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? The truth is the truth, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanella. It wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby. Oh, by the way, Inspector Cabanella, there's something on that tape that troubles me. And what's that, Chief? I'm all ears. I had to look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different. Hey, he's right. That is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs. But I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, down on the lower level. I have the answer to your mystery right here, a few minutes after the murder took place. Okay, no box could open so strongly that it would push a man's body, especially if it's being opened by a cat. Is that a black cat? You got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene. And then the little cat culprit vanished into the night. It looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. This is Point X. Come in, Chief. The Chief here. Did he show up? No, sir. Not yet, but... Idiot! I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important. But this is important, sir. Somebody else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynne. What? You see my baby over there, do you? I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? What do you say, Inspector? Detective. Get my baby away from Point X! Do it now, man, and then hold on to her. Yes, sir. I'll go get her now. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynne show up at Point X? It took the Special Investigation Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location. Dunno, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps. What happened? Detective, come in! Oh, he's fucking dead, isn't he? Now what? What happened this time? Damn it! This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me. I can't reach from here, can I? Nope. Alright. So back to raising this shit without anybody else's input, and they're not freaked out in the slightest by it. Sir, you are so extra. Correct. Point X is the chicken kitchen? What are you doing? Get your buns over here. What did you say? Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like for our poor hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed. Excuse me. But this is the chicken kitchen, is it not? What? Aren't I talking to the police? The police? Sorry, I'm getting voices mixed up. This is bad. This is dire. The police? Did something happen there you need assistance with? Something happened here, you ask? More like there's nothing left here. I gotta go. Wait! Wait! What's going on? Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on. And that something is far from nothing, that's for certain. Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'll be on my way. You going to Point X? Point X, eh? I'll leave that to the boys. There's someplace else I gotta be. Inspector, your being there isn't going to change anything. Why put yourself through it? I have a responsibility, and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet. Right, that's true. Do what you must, then. Prisoner D99's schedule for tomorrow was blank. It seems like forever ago that I found that out. And now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was. Lynne, my only lead, and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. The chicken kitchen. The Point X the police have surrounded. And the place where something big just happened. What will Lynne be involved in this time when I find her there? Alright. Chapter 7. 10 10:05 p.m. Let's go. Let's get it. I just can't get the images I saw at police headquarters out of my mind. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found the place in ruins. What in the world happened here? Of course she's under the fucking chicken. Look at me! I'm dead! What took you so long? Sisselpog. No, I'm sorry. What was my shtick from last time when I did Ghost Trick? I think it was every time he pogs like that, I just go... Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim! Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Has to be tough, you know? Well, and? How did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99? Yeah. Just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about, too. Sure. We agreed to use each other after all, right? Okay. Let's swap info, then. On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office. Oh, it was just on your way, was it? And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you? Because I told you before! You were supposed to give me some information! Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. So I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right? I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. But what if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? I definitely told you something then. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all. You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No! No, I didn't shoot you! Please tell me. What did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on D99's blackboard. It was blank. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet? Blank? Blank? No! Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? Huh? It means something? It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's gonna be executed. Executed? Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never. Detective Jowd would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it. Like in this case. The prisoner wants it? There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. So this prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, he must be connected to me in some way too. After all, he obviously knows me. Oh, now hold on. I wanted to go down another one because I'm trying to use the keyboard as much as I can. Also, it's smart of them to spawn in the Sissel after he starts moving on that. The police were staking out this restaurant tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella? What in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say, because of you. Me, huh? Do you remember that note I found? Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read. It had a place and time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen. 10 o'clock. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight? Yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. And this here is Point X. So that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me? So, what are you gonna do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you going to get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled all the mysteries of me? What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna save you, that's what. You are? I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. And I'd like to know who those guys are, too. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay. I won't say thank you. Not yet. And I won't say I'm sorry, either. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now I think it's time to go back to the past. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. Of all of her deaths, I think death by giant chicken leg is possibly the worst. The note said, the Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. What's this? Where's my chicken? Can I eat that thing? Lynne, you fucking idiot, don't. Oh no. So she specifically died saving the girl. No. Oh, Lord. That's the worst. You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of tying the usual? Oh, I hate these two. This is funny as fuck. Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways? But I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of. Huh? What makes you say that? The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's. I'll make a note of that for next time. But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. I couldn't help it. You know, the detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though. At that speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? Okay, let's get started. So the best thing I have right now is the menu board, and that's not going to be a whole lot. You wrote this note, right? I think so, but I don't remember. 10 o'clock. That means it's already time for your meeting with whoever it is. Now that I think about it, whoever you were supposed to meet might already be here. You're the detective. Shouldn't you have checked that when you got here? Oh, yeah. Sorry. The chicken at this restaurant is really good, so, you know. No. I don't know. I'm dead. Maybe we should take a look around the rest of the restaurant? Actually, no. I have to ring the bell. There we go. Now I can travel with her and I can listen in on their conversation. You want more water? Huh? Oh, sorry. I didn't ring the bell. And what's with the more water bit? Oh well, come on. This is your third glass. Oh, okay. I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bringing me my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. No, let me go ghost first, so I can actually get on the cart. Thank you. All right.
That's how it's done.
Thank you, Horace Hogan, for the follow. Appreciate it. This is one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy, too. It's very suspicious. And red. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked. Darn, I wanted to see what's inside. Okay, and I can't really do anything over on this side. At least not that I know of. Yeah, no. Oh, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. I might have had to stay upstairs, or I have to ring the bell on Lynne's table a bunch more.
That's how it's done.
Thank you, Skeeter, for the follow. What voice do I give this clown? He should be here by now. Doesn't he know the first rule of making a deal? Never keep the customer waiting. Be quiet for a minute. There's a bug in this restaurant somewhere. A bug? I don't see any bug. Right there. A ladybug. I just hate little bugs. Okay, so I either have to stay upstairs or something else. Because now she's... Oh. Yeah, I don't have anything I can do from up here, so I have to go back to the last, I have to go back to the last bit. Alrighty. So we have to stalk the Blue Man duo? Yeah, probably. Because I don't think there's any saving the poor guy at the park, which is unfortunate. But if no one called the phone, then we can't do anything for him. Some deaths just have to happen. Yeah. Alright, let's eavesdrop. So, what do you think, my dear beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast. And the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department, taking the top dog hostage. But what if he double-crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. No, no. He needs this deal too. And we've accepted all his conditions as well. Yeah, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, beauty, I don't mind. How do these two... How do they know about the cases at the special prison? Special prison? The guy who sang national secrets? The man who held siege to Metro Police? Those cases are classified information. I've heard about both of those cases. And recently, too. The perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is. But it's not known about by the general public. So prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, is one of these special cases too, huh? These two are talking about the very same cases I heard about just tonight. That couldn't be just coincidence, could it? What is it, beauty? Why don't we move to a different spot? That table in the back looks good. Now you're talking, beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot, just the two of us. I wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden, I get this feeling. Somebody is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. That's alright, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go, across the bridge of poultry to the land of love. I hate the way this man walks. This is the dumbest and the funniest thing. What just happened? Did she sense we were here? What, with her sixth sense? But you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Yeah? Like what? Like if there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away. That's called a sense of smell, dipshit. But anyway, at least the situation's changed a little bit now. I can't actually move anywhere from here, so I have to wait on this guy. Let's see. I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific, says the ghost. But come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we? It looks that way. Not having legs is even more inconvenient. Shit. Oh, sorry about that, chat. Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. But what are we gonna do now? They're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we'd better shake a leg or we're gonna miss what they're saying. It'd be pretty hard to shake a leg. Not having legs and all. They're still talking about something. I want to hear! Me too. I can't really examine the trunk. Oh, he put the glass down, that's why. Okay. I'm gonna look at the bottle dispenser. Okay, good. I can get her to go upstairs with that bell. And that saves her life, and that saves Lynne's life. That's the important thing here. Let's see. What are they saying? You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? And so you decided to call me? Aw, that's so sweet. Forgive me, but I didn't ring for anybody. What? Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now, would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? No, no, you have to go take the... Aw, she's sad now. That's a shame. She has a surprisingly short career with this place. I really wanted her to take the trunk to the other people, but, I guess not. I can't click onto the glass before it breaks. That's a shame. So, I was wondering... We're not stuck over here by any chance, are we? We just might be. Okay, well, I have two thoughts. Number one, if we want to get over to where those two are, we have to use this red trunk they forgot somehow. Sounds about right. What's your other thought? It doesn't look like this blue-haired bartender is going to be much help. So I guess we have to find somebody who can help then. Put down your second glass, man. No, if there's one already there, he doesn't. I'm gonna try ringing her again. Oh, I have to break the glass in front of her. Okay. This is fine. And then she sees that they forgot the case. Okay. Delicious. We got it. Oh, you just broke that glass. Just like you did my heart. A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. You can't just leave it! Somebody might get hurt! Doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there? The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk, if you would be so kind. How gallant of you! I might just fall for you, you know. Alright. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Alright, now we go back to the trunk, and I have to wait for him to put down another glass to get to the trunk, because then they'll come for the trunk. Delicious. Alright, we're good. Gamers. We got it. Well, goodbye. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've had my eye on you the whole time. I think this might be my last night working here, though. It's been fun. Yeah, she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact. Okay, so I have to just be able to listen in on their conversation. Of all the things to forget, it wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. Why is his ass so far out? I hate that. I hate that. That is some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Here we are, finally. I feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though. Not me. I mean, we just delivered the lost trunk to them, after all. They owe us at least that much. What kind of detective says something like that? Are you fucking crazy? Okay. So I can swing the light to get to the chicken. Potentially while it's spinning, but not before then. Okay. So I'll just stay here and prep. Alright, let's listen in. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Oh, that hurts, beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. That's what he loves about her? I don't get it either. Now, where were we? Oh, right. Who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is. Of course. We can talk about that when we're alone. I'm allergic to ghosts and I just smelled one. But aren't we alone now, beauty? Huh? Do you think she senses our presence again? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. So setting the chicken on fire is a thing that she does to cause the car crash. Because the car crash waits for her. What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway? It looks that way, yeah. It's not over yet, though. It's not? What are you talking about? You're not dead yet. No. But I'm gonna be in just a few seconds. But before that happens, maybe there's something we can do from here. I have to get the timing on that so perfectly right. After fate change, come on. That's bullshit. The timing on my chandelier swing has to be so damn accurate. I've already heard that conversation. Go ahead and light your chicken on fire or whatever, ma'am. Yeah, okay. Keep going, keep going. Alright. There we go. Oh. Oh, that's smart. Oh, that's so good. This game's writing is so fucking good, dude. The fact that we have to prevent his death to prevent hers. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious. Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please? Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Thank you, Hinzos, for the follow. Huh? I was like that, and you were like that, too. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Yeah, I know. Why don't we try going back even further in time? What? Even further? But how? Simple. We go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. You can do that? I never tried it before, so I don't know how it'll go. But if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too. Oh, wow. I can't think of any other way. Let's try it. What the? That's Lynne, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence? And we just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case, extremely important witness, currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cabanella? They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I'd better call this in. Poor Lynne. I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynne. He'd want to know. What's the matter? Alright, fine. This is Point X. Yes, sir. I'll go get her. And he takes the car and gets shot while driving the car. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, so... Oh, Lord. Okay, so that's what happened. Huh. Interesting. Wow. The van driver was a detective. It looks like it. I noticed something, though. That conversation he was listening to just before the crash. I remember hearing it before. You're right. We just heard it a few minutes ago, didn't we? Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder? We already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant. She burned up the ladybug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones. So that's why the So that's why the detective passed out, huh? Bingo! Now let's stop it from happening. Oh, that's fucked up that his body stays in the front of the fucking car. That is so far beyond fucked up. Okay, let me see. Hey, this place. This is the place that white-suited inspector phoned tonight. This is the parking lot of the park on the east side of town. It's been years. You know this park? Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little. But then one day, I swore I'd never set foot in this park ever again. Whoa, those are some really deep, dark feelings there. Wonder what happened. Hold it! Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have to... Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech. What kind of nitpicker do you think I am? Anyway, whatever. Let's get started. Okay, let's do that. I won't press her about that other thing right now. Maybe I can get him to come over here? No. Maybe if I recline the seat, that'll move the shit. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to use the call to teleport potentially. Oh, what a plot twist. Detective Ringe, this is Memory. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm gonna put a ladybug on them. A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Cabanello will be furious. But they're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out the conversation for me, would you? Alright, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you. Thanks. Later then. Hold on. Did you see a customer come in just now? A young woman with red hair and red boots? Oh yeah, that restless, suspicious chick. Sure. Suspicious? I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. And she spilled the second glass on the table. Okay, fine. Keep your eye on her too, if you would. You got it. Oh wow, that waitress was an undercover agent. And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious too. Oh yeah, sorry, I was really thirsty, so, you know. No, I don't know, bitch. Anyway, did you hear what I heard? About the listening device? We have to do something about that bug. So, should we stay here or follow up on the waitress? Looks like it's time to make a decision. The decision is stop her from putting the bug on the fucking chicken. Which then saves his life. and saves Lynne's life. Hey, look where we are! The heart of the chicken kitchen, eh? Yup. Or as most people say, the kitchen. I hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere. Oh, I bet it'll be. You know what they say. Where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire. Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. Oh, that's really cute. I do like that you can shimmy with the shirt. Oh no, hold on, she's putting the bug on. I assume that's a fire alarm. What's wrong? I can't seem to raise the switch. It won't budge. Yeah, well, not surprising considering this whole place is sticky with grease. I bet it must be stuck. Yeah, it does feel pretty sticky. But if the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it. What are they saying? Hey, look what she's doing! Do you think that could be... Yeah, she's probably planting the ladybug. Now that I think about it. It's this waitress's meddling that starts the whole chain of events. The detective wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out and wouldn't have crashed. In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes. The cause of a huge disaster, slowly being planted in a chicken. Hey, I just had a good idea! About what to do about the ladybug? No, I was thinking we could let her get crushed under the chicken instead of me. I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now we've seen the root cause of the accident. And all we have to do now is think of a way to take care of it. As far as the lever... Okay. Okay, so as soon as she turns around, I'm gonna turn these off. There we go. What the fuck? What is he doing? Lynne is a maniac. Okay. So I just need to keep... I think I need to keep lowering the switch. Oh, that's wine in the hat. Okay. Yeah, that is a big-ass wine bottle, huh? Where else do you keep wine? I don't know, there's a bunch of fucking drawers in here. You know, there's a shelf with a bottle, like, right there. What am I supposed to do after that, though? That's the thing. It also explains why it's so smoky. True, if he's having to burn off all the wine on the chicken, that would do it. I'm just gonna keep turning this off and getting in her way. Oh, the important thing will be that the ladybug isn't in their chicken because he's gonna move them around. What's that at the bottom? These things, I have no idea. They're like gas pedals for something, but I can't reach them. Actually, I might be able to reach them once he takes the wine bottle out of his hat. It's a pedal. Okay. That was what I needed. There we go. Okay. We got it. Yeah, so they're not getting the bugged chicken, which means they're all good. But then that means Lynne is probably getting the bugged chicken. There! How about that? The ladybug is still sitting on the table! We did it! And this is what he hears. What the heck is this? Fate averted. Let's go. Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen. Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter the circumstances. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yeah, I guess I should. But let's go back to the new present first. Okay, sure. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air. But I'm still thinking about Lynne. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her. See her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. I mean, what if they're trying to shoot you? Then yeah, I feel like that's fine. And then if I trick into the actual chicken kitchen, I could probably reach her. Alright, let's see. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynne, the criminal who stole my life. Now, Kaskin, you're right. They did not need to go this hard, but they did, and I'm grateful for it. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. Meanwhile, Lynne's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Ringe. Come to see me, did you? Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No thanks. Just watching Lynne eat is quite enough for me. So, how did it turn out? With my ladybug? Oh, that listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of important talk. Could you leave us to it? But you guys are the ones who called me over! Huh. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. I cannot reach her from here, but I think I can at least eavesdrop. No. I physically can't. Joy. How do I make my way over? That's the question. Because even if I ring the bell, she's not going to bring anything with her. Did you decide you want some chicken? Or me, after all? We didn't call you. Wait a minute. Is that you, Sissel? There's a good detective. She figured it out. If you're coming over here, don't forget. You have to ring the bell 3 times. What are you talking about? Never mind. It's not important. Yeah, pay no attention to us. We're not even here. I'll make you notice me someday, detective. You'll see. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Alright. That's 3, baby. That's water. We did it. I didn't think this dialogue would be different. No! Stay right there! Huh? I'm at the... Fuck. I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. Lynne, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know. He's right. Look at her attacking that thing. Anyway, I'd better move now while I have the chance. That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynne has, or that valiant little doggy Missile. I fucking love Missile, by the way. Missile's a nice lad. I thought the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know. Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs. Someday I'll plant a big one on you, detective. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Listen, Lynne. You've explained your side, and I understand, but there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly. No, can do. I'm meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody? Oh, yeah, that's right. The little lady Camilla. But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is a coincidence. Hey, is it true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Inspector Cabanella is worried about you, you know. I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? So, how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for? It's great! But, you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name by the way, sitting right across from me, I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking the edge off my appetite. Oh, brother. But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's gonna give me a pass, just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now. He doesn't? I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody. Huh. I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Unconscious? Yeah. He was, wasn't he? Just like you. You were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. So, for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. But I've still got lots of other questions for you. Yeah, I thought you would. Let's get started then. What is your connection to prisoner D99? Detective Jowd. He seems like more than just a coworker. Yes, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero. Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore. Well, it's an old-fashioned, heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. On that day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. And then suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die. And then... he appeared. Detective Jowd. And then that really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to... You're alright now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's why you became a detective, huh? That's right. He was my ideal of what a detective was all about. But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife. Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. A nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though. But that's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now. Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me? It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal, except for one person. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before. Inspector Cabanela, huh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his. A favorite? Yeah, well, there's a reason for that. And what's that? Inspector Cabanela and Detective Jowd were good friends. Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. They joined the detective division the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Detective Jowd was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. And Inspector Cabanela, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two lead the detective division those two led the detective division in those days. But Inspector Cabanela is different now. He changed a little. He changed? Ever since the Detective Jowd incident, now he distances himself from field work. And he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. And so that's how he became the head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it. Anyway, Inspector Cabanela took me under his wing. Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh? He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam. Fudging my exam scores for me? That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanilla, huh? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight. It sure is taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried. You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said. Yep, that just about sums it up. It doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though. Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more a girl's gotta eat. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe, no matter what. Camilla. And that music box, too. Music box? Oh yeah, that wooden box. That box was a present from Detective Jowd. From Detective Jowd? Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after that murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. So, what's inside? I don't know. I can't open it. That's a shame. Sissel, did I really shoot you? Where did that come from out of the blue? I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel. And how hard it is to have your memory gone. Your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. Damn. Now I want chicken. This is fucked up. I ordered a burger today. And now I just want chicken. Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into. Is it Detective Jowd's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Lynne. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's, you know. It's tonight. His execution. But there's still time. I looked into it, and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? The execution is set for 11 p.m. What did you say? It's going to happen pretty soon. Isn't there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm going to go see him then. What? See who? Who else? The Justice Minister! Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going! Sissel! Me? Get to the prison. Stop that execution! Easy enough for you to say. Detective Ringe, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, your little Camilla? Okay, you got it. I'll go look for her. Okay, you know what to do, Sissel. You have to save Detective Jowd. The life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow is about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence? Or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one. But I've decided to go to the prison anyway. Shining Gurn, I don't know, but he does look like the type who would be a justice minister. Alright, we're gonna see if we can get past this next chapter, and then I think I'm calling it for today. But let's see. Because I did not remember as much of the last 2 chapters, but this is where I was stuck. Stopping his execution is where I got stuck all those years ago. This chapter's a fucking nightmare. I went to try and rescue prisoner D99. Even under ordinary circumstances, that prison has a strange atmosphere. But this time there's something even stranger about it. An execution. With my memory gone, I don't have a clear image of what that is in my head. But even I can sense the strong feeling of foreboding that hangs in the air. Maybe I'm too late? So, how's it going with the generator in the basement? They're trying to fix it now. It's gonna take a while, they said. They haven't even gotten the internal phone there back up yet. I just hope the rowdies don't rush the guard room. We don't have any rowdies here. And what's more, the one who committed the most atrocious crime isn't even here anymore at all. You promised not to talk about that. Look, would you knock it off with that weird flipping and flopping around? I can't stand looking at it. If you don't stop, I might just have to pound you. This? This is a glorious dance that's been passed down in my family for generations. When you don't know what else to do, dance, dance, dance. We call it the panic dance. This is special detention calling from the death chamber. The internal phone is finally back up. It's pitch black down here, though, until they get the generator going again. How's it going up there? Phone's been ringing off the hook from headquarters. Oh boy. We can't let the existence of this prison become known to the outside world. We'll have to round up the prisoners somehow. Is Bailey dancing? Yep, you should see him. Take a video of it. We can all watch it together when we're done. Once the generator's back up, I'll record it with the security camera. For the people who want to clip the dance, you can do it right now. Alright, that's enough, I think. Let's check special detention, see what's going on down there. I guess darkness doesn't really exist in the ghost world. Even without light, I can still see what's going on. I can use the ghost world to help me find that generator. Oh, because this guy's digging up here. That's funny. Yeah, I have no way of getting over there. Fuck. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. Doesn't seem to be responding. It's too dark to really tell, though. I guess the first thing I need to do is restore that generator. Oh, jeez. Where did that wrench go? Without it, I can't tighten the last bolt on the generator. Sure wish I could see in the dark like a cat. Or like a ghost. I've seen these things before. Some kind of tool for turning things. It's leaning up against the wall. If I knock it over, I wonder if he'll notice. Darn, it's too heavy. It won't budge. Okay, so if I... There we go. Alright. Oh, hey, there it is. Okay. Now I'm upstairs with this clown. What are you doing, buddy? The big guy seems to be taking a nap here. I doubt my paltry powers are enough to wake him. Rest in peace, curry lover. It's kind of spooky when a ghost says it. Oh, that's funny as fuck. Okay. Probably can't lower that, but alright. So if I hit that, what does that do? Some lamps came on. Not sure what that means. Maybe that changed the situation, though. Oh, maybe I can do the lever now. There we go. Okay. Oh, fuck. Well, we know where he's at now, I guess. Shit. Let me try calling the internal line. If I go to the lower row of cells, maybe? Because they're all empty, but... Okay, so... Okay, so there's not much I can do here. So I have to dial the emergency line again, or special detention rather. What else do I do? What else can I do over here? Because I know I can't do anything up here, he's just sleeping. And that's just a power distributor, there's nothing much to be done there with that. Let me see. Hey, do you think this execution was really the right thing to do? What the heck are you saying? I mean, I know this country has the death penalty, but how many years has it been since we used this chair? Yeah, I don't know. It had quite a bit of dust and dirt on it. I bet that's what happened. All that debris damaged the wiring. Well, I think it was divine retribution. Don't be stupid. The prisoner wanted to be executed, you know? Inspector Jowd. Guess I was too late. So when are they gonna pick up his body? They'll be sending over a car from the public cemetery soon. After we hand over the body and clean up the mortuary, we're done. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the electric chair just kind of went poof and messed with all the wiring in the system, apparently. Not much I can do here for that, but, this chair scares me. I don't want to repair it or get anywhere near it. Who knows when it's gonna blow up again. Or let loose with the juice. Yeah, shut up, man. Accidents can happen with anything after all. But let's just get this thing fixed. Come on. If I'm executed by an accident, I'm gonna come back and haunt you. Haunt me? Why me? Sounds like a pretty dangerous chair. A chair that gives shocks. Can I use that somehow? I'd have to manipulate them into being next to the chair, but yeah, I could use that. Like... Oh, hold on. Can I add more? No. Okay, I can't add more power to it. Let me see. So Detective Jowd's already been executed. Looks like there was a reason for that bad feeling. But that's okay. This isn't a big problem for me. I can't do much else here. There's nothing that would really reach all the way over. The water droplets are the only big thing, and even then. If they would let me do something with the power distributor here, then maybe. What did that change? What exactly did that change? Oh, did I just have to do it when he was, like, using the wrench on the thing? Fuck. Those water droplets? Okay, fair enough. Internal phone line. There we go. Yada yada. I get the spiel. Now let me speak with this man. Hey, can you hear me? Where am I? This is the ghost world. The land of the dead, Detective Jowd. Detective Jowd? Who is that? Is that me? Oh boy, not you too. This is getting old. Guess I'll just give the usual explanation. The dead lose their memories. Oh, so I'm dead, am I? I didn't realize that. That's why I can't remember anything right now. That's fine with me. Huh? I don't like a messy room, but I hate cleaning up even more. Not having my memories is a welcome thing. Now I don't have as much trash to take out. Memories are like trash? Now that I'm dead, what do I need with memories? And things I don't need are just trash. Not to me. I need your memories. Besides, I promised Lynne I'd try to stop your execution. Lynne? Looks like I still have a few bits and pieces of garbage left lying around. I remember now about Lynne, Jowd, and the execution. And what about you? Who are you? I'm Sissel. I'm looking for my memory, or trash as you call it. Sissel? Does my name ring a bell? I think you know me. Sorry, it must not have been a very big piece of trash to me. That's alright. I guess you'll find out when you get your memory back. But for now, I'd like you to come back with me. Back to 4 minutes before your execution. This is the past. 4 minutes before my death. That's right. You'll get to see your own execution. And then we're gonna change your fate. But first, can I ask you a question? Lynne told you, didn't she? About what I did. Yeah, she did. Then is it really the right thing to do to save a guy like me? I don't know. But Lynne believes it is. Alright, let's get started. Where does Easel go? He's eating. He doesn't need the easel while he's eating, and also right before he dies. Alright, I think I'm getting the gist of what I have to do here. So the time's finally here, huh? Yeah, wonder how many years it's been. The last time, you weren't even here yet. I never thought I'd have to attend an execution. But, you know, I wonder why the Justice Minister suddenly signed the order. There's definitely something up with that. Hey, come on. Let's just focus on our work. Yeah, alright. Prisoner D99, it's time. Let's go. Alright, man. I'm ready. Sorry you have to go through this unpleasant experience. What? No, oh well. I guess it's all about collecting experiences. For you and for me. Don't show him frying in the chair, please. Don't. Oh, he didn't even die from the actual chair. He died because the chair blew up in his face. Fucking hell. I forgot about that. It seems to me there's got to be a safer way to do it. It must be nice to have no memory like that. Makes things more interesting. I envy you. I really do. It's no laughing matter to me. That was an example of a failed execution. Although the outcome was the same. They haven't carried out an execution in a long time. They dragged that old chair out from under some mothballs, and I guess it had a short. So I guess that means if I can stop the explosion... I don't know about that. Then I'd just be executed as planned, and I'd still wind up just as dead. So what should I do? Beats me. You're the one who came to save me. You figure it out. He's not making this easy. Alright. Time for a fucking nightmare. Let's go. Okay, I'm not voicing this because I'm trying to focus on what I need to do. I'll go there. Because I think I can make it back out and around. Normally the calls are there for a reason. It's very rare that you have a call and don't have to use it. Okay. Write a memo, please. Write a memo and pin it on the wall.
That's how it's done.
Thank you, Extra Epic Otter, for the follow. Okay. Okay. So I can't actually use this right now. But I can use that as like a point for later. Alright, so I'm just not gonna go there for now. I have to stick with this guy, it looks like. Unless there's just nothing I can do down here, and he just stands there. Okay, 4 minutes from now, the chair explodes. Very sad. If I stop the explosion, you'll be executed and you'll still die. Sorry I was ever born. I have to protect you from the explosion and stop the execution. The key to this whole thing must be the chair. I apologize for all your trouble. Could you stop with the insincere comments? Oh, fuck. Okay. There we go. That would do it. And so, that's the line I was waiting for. Go there. Right now. Absolutely go there. No, that's the empty cell. Alright, my jam grooved out the clog. Now to get down there to the sausage head. Yes, this is a prison. Tiny Hat, oh god, don't go to KZ's Twitter. Why shouldn't I go to KZ's Twitter? What the fuck did he do? Yeah, don't go to Carl's either? Oh no. I love that they fast-forwarded all this because we've seen it before. Carl retweeted something bad. Bad how? Bad as in I'm going to want to kill him? Or bad as in I'm going to want to collapse into a puddle of dust? Balto Threads, new edition. Oh god. Not knowing about the execution, he must have kept digging and digging. And the guards didn't notice he was gone? So I guess Curryman's future has now changed a bit. Bad isn't cursed. Oh god. This way I will grab the spoon when he goes to grab it. Or latch onto the spoon, rather. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're in his room now. know what I have to do. But I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Alright, I have to get the napkin onto the wall so that the circle hits, and then get him to flush the napkin so that, okay. I have to time that just right. Everyone bullies Alto so much. No one bullies Alto as much as they bully Jordan. Let's get that fucking straight, okay? Alright. Grab the spoon. Grab the spoon, idiot. Grab it. Toss it. Toss the spoon already. I don't want to go with you. I want to go to the next door cell, please. Christ. Thank you. Alright. Honestly, I would say Jordan doesn't deserve it, but like, you know. Alright. Okay, so now he's moving. I need you to flush the napkin. I need you to flush the napkin. There we go. There we go, gamer. There we go, gamer. We're schmoving. There's schmovement happening. Alright. The tomato sauce would absolutely have washed off by that point, but we're moving. We're going. Alright. So you're gonna start moving. If I use the spoon with you. I should be able to get down there and alter some shit. No, he has to get to the end of the tunnel. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Power supply manipulate. No. Can't operate. Fuck, fuck, fuck. If I lower the lever, he dies now. Or no, no one's in the room right now. Gamer? Gamer? Gamer. Alright, part 1 was easy. The part where I got stuck is coming up. Now the execution can't be carried out and your life is saved. You're a pretty daring guy. I really enjoyed myself. And I think I learned a thing or two as well. About what? By the way, is it true what the guard said? The cell bars open automatically? Yep, it's true. It's a little drawback to the system. If the entire facility blacks out, the locks are released for the prisoner's safety. But nobody thought it would ever actually happen. So in other words, now's the time to escape if you're gonna. Anyway, we managed to stop the execution. Let's get back to the present. You're still not out of the woods yet. Oh, let me give you one piece of advice. What's that? When we get back to the present, head for the spoon. Spoon, huh? You'll see when we get back, Sissel. Now the execution can't be carried out, and Detective Jowd is safe for the moment. A new president has been born. However, Jowd still isn't safe from execution, of course. I guess I still have a job to do. Help a death row inmate escape from prison. Okay, that first part, easy peasy. No problem. The second part, difficult, lemon difficult. Let's go. Now I'm back in the present, and it's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. And that's only natural. With the power failure, all of the cell bars opened automatically. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised Lynne. I stopped the execution, but that condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. Trick time! Wahoo! Spoon, let's go. Let's go, Spoon. The detective told me to head for the spoon when I got back to the present. So here I am. God. I'm very thankful that they sped it up in the game itself. Ah, I'm back. Thank goodness someone flushed his toilet. That was good timing. Now to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first I have to find him. It's prisoner C-74. Secure the prisoner. Looks like there are hunters in this darkness. Hope they haven't found Detective Jowd. This is the fucking worst, chat. So you have to guide him through the darkness and avoid the fucking hunters on the way. It is the worst. Huh? What's that red light? Looks like the hunter's eyes glow red. Doesn't look like escape is gonna be easy. What's up, gamer? Oh, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do. Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring? That's right. I still had another napkin lying around. Thanks to that, I managed to make it here. But how did you know to do that? Learned a few things about ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times, not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head's spoon and my napkin. Wow, this detective is good. Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. Anyway, it looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. So let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will become impossible. So we move under cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that. But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way? Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine, but how? The dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that. I have an idea. Let's just try it and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynne does. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully. I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here. Except for me, that is. Yes, I did hear something about it being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness, though. Those are the guards. They're wearing the night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over. So it's all about staying out of the guard's line of sight, eh? Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Alright. Now, about that signal I want you to give me. Oh, yeah. How am I supposed to do it? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. You what? For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you? Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you do have a sixth sense. Yeah, this was the part that made me not beat the game years ago. Despite me loving this game, this was the chapter that broke me. I think it's more like a detective sense. That doesn't sound right somehow. Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this icon here? The Jowd icon? Yeah? Where did that come from? Let's use it as our signal. How will that work? If you touch the icon, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So, for example... if you move to that spoon and touch the icon, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right? Alright, fine. Let's start our escape plan. Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, Sissel. If you don't, I'll get shot and die. Actually, that's not gonna end well if the guy falls through. Let me close it. That'll be something to keep in mind for later. Hold on. Let me wait for this guy to turn around again. There we go. Alright. We've done that. Thank God. No. I'm good with that. So, now here, what am I supposed to do? I'm not using the thought bubble right now, but I know it's there. Is this guy gonna walk, or is he just gonna... He's just standing there. Okay. I'm gonna read it on my own time. Like I know it's there, and I know it's there to help, but I am going to try to play the game blind before I start, like, looking up walkthroughs or asking chat to help. Okay, that guy there. I could use the internal phone to go across, but let me talk to him. See what he has to say. Good, this is a safe spot. You did well, Sissel. But unfortunately, there aren't any more bunks. I guess you'll have to find another safe spot then. And you could you do it as quickly as possible? This position is killing my back. This could be difficult. Alright, so... It's a shame I can't pan the camera while I'm in the middle of, while I'm in the middle of the ghost setup. There we go. Alright. So I'm probably meant to use that for later. I may have just fucked that up, but we'll see. Oh no, because I can use his vest to move around now. Oh. Okay, so I can go on both of their vests. And that gets rid of one of them, so I can do this with another one, potentially. I just have to be able to get down there. Oh, is that a sniper? Is that a sniper set up specifically to see if he moves over this way? I hate that. This area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. They won't find him here. This spot is safe. The time it's gonna take for him to check it and for this other guy to walk back up is way too long. Unless this guy goes up the stairs, which he won't. Oh no, he is. Okay. Chowd. No, that is a sniper, yeah. Fuck. Okay. It's the one fucking sniper, bitch. Okay. I wondered. Okay, so now I'm back at the start, which, fuck me. Hate to see it. You'd love to get all of your progress knocked back, but, He dodged the bullet if it wasn't dark. Is this guy fucking superhuman or something? Yeah, I don't know. Can we not do this? Can we just not do this? Yeah. Yeah. I know. That is literally what I did, dipshit. You see why I gave this up years ago, right? Chat, you're seeing exactly why this became a little bit insufferable to deal with. It's a good video game, but this is the wall. There we go. Okay. Last time I did the spoon and it worked just fine. This time the spoon's too much. Holy shit. Alright, yeah. There we go. Alright. So he's dealt with for now. The problem is that then that adds a third guard to the scenario, and that's not ideal. Okay. Need to get back behind the stairs and I can't right now. Yeah, I know. My field of view is so fucking low. It's the worst. I can't deal with this properly. And they keep falling down here because they keep trying to get back up. It is very funny. Why doesn't being a ghost give us night vision? Because it gives you night vision when you're doing the ghost mode. When you're in trick mode, you cannot have the night vision because that would be too convenient for you, wouldn't it? Is it clear? Is it... The worst part is that the frozen time doesn't let you scroll across the screen to look at everything else. It's the worst. I fucking hate it. Yeah, okay. So they're in a bit of a loop right now. So I need to... If I can close that and break the loop, because that's the sniper trying to get back up. Then that should be fine. Yeah, that one is the sniper. This guy is fine. So if I... No, but the Lemming Brigade being trapped is worse for me. Because with 3 of them walking around, I physically cannot do this shit. The timing on this is gonna be so fucking shitty for me to deal with. I hate this. I hate this. How do I manage? Because that's not the sniper. That's the guy going up to the next floor. I think this one is the sniper. Why can I not kick the can to make noise, to distract them? Okay. Okay, okay. I need the guy down beneath to absolutely just get his shit rocked in the cave with the toilet. I need the sniper to fall. Okay, so the order of things is I need the sniper to fall. And then as the sniper is trying to climb back out, I need to get this guy distracted by the toilet hole. And then, as the one guy is looking and the other guy is climbing, I go. Okay. Is one guy just here? Is he just here forever now? The problem is, how do I get back there with enough time? Fuck it, ring. It's only gonna hit one of them, but the other one should be gotten. Yeah, I'm with this one. Okay, good. And then if I, God damn it. Why can't they move faster? God damn it. I'm gonna make a break for it. Make a break for it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, gamers. We did it. Gamers. Gamers, we gaming. What up? What up, gamer? What are you doing? Next is the stairs. I'll have to avoid those guards somehow. Where should I lead you to? There isn't a safe spot anywhere! We'll just have to wait till the guards go past somewhere on the stairs. Even the craziest spot will do. If it's strength you're worried about, I have plenty of that. Can you use that strength to knock the guards out for me? Well, they do say my punches are faster than a speeding bullet. Yeah, I was gonna make a save state as soon as I was done talking here. I have my doubts about that, though. Yeah, I guess a punch is no match for a bullet. Alright. Hold on. Save state. 1. Alright, there we go. Delicious. We got it. Gamers, we got it. Okay, so they have to go past somewhere on the stairs. I need a couple of these guys to just get absolutely demolished. To do that, I either need the hatch mechanism or, well, no, actually, I do need the hatch mechanism, just the other one, which I can't reach right now. But, The valve would be a good spot, actually. The valve would be a very good spot if I can just get the guard to just go past here. Hold on, because we got a bot. Everybody say hi, bot. Good, now be gone, bot. Does that really not delete the message? Why am I getting multiple bots today, specifically? Joy. Hold on, because, Streamlabs decided to update and then not show me mod icons. So... No, I don't want to click the link, actually, Streamlabs. I want to delete the fucking message. There we go. Alright. Fuck mods. Or, fuck bots. Thank you, mods. Alright. This game is over twice the price of Sonic Chronicles. Yeah, because this game's good. Go, 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 go. That's fair. Okay. Yeah, climbing in the ceiling is the play here. It just has to be at the right time. Okay. Also, this game isn't on iOS anymore. It was on iOS? What? They actually ported it to fucking phones? Holy shit. The problem is that once I open the hatch, the one guy falls back down. And then he starts climbing, and then they all start falling. I need to close it so they can actually get past, so I can actually tell him to get to the valve. Oh, because this guy just likes to oh, no. Alright, he's walking past. Good. Where do you have to climb up from that you have to run past him? You fucking idiot! Oh my god. Load state. Hi. Hi, fucking fool. How you doing? How you doing, idiot? We're back at it again. With the dumbest bitch in town. Okay. He forgot to press up on the stairs, correct. He did. He really did do that, huh? I need to remember to save state way closer to the actual moment where I'm hitting it. Like, where do you have to climb up there from? specifically. There's a hatch right here. Speaking of games with mobile ports that are pretty good, Professor Layton. A few of those games have already gotten ported to mobile. I think the first 3 in their entirety. So if you have not played them before, you should. They are good video games. Alright. Climb up, idiots. The dipshit brigade is moving. Yeah, Diabolical Box is one of my favorites. Unwound Future is my #1, though. Okay, so... I know what it wants me to do. This is fucking stupid. It wants me to distract this guy with the bell and then tell him to climb up. Go, idiot! Oh. Alright, hold on. Ghost. Save state 1. Oh my god. We fucking did it, gamers. Okay, this is pretty good, I'll admit. This is really, really fucking good. So where do I go now? Let me talk to him for a bit. Bet you didn't think I could get up in here, did you? I have to admit, I'm a little surprised. Anyway, this is a safe spot. It's not much further now. Come on now, don't worry. We're almost there. Now we have the choice of either trying to sneak out or making a dash for it. I'll leave the route up to you. Choice? Which way would we have to fucking go? Huh. No. Well, hold on, because if I follow a couple of them back down here... I have to use a couple of them to get further out. Or at least to the other hatch. Because the other hatch would be very nice to get to if I could reach it. No, you're climbing downstairs. That's not what you're supposed to fucking do, dipshit. I wanted to hitch on the guy who was climbing upstairs, fucking fool. Oh god. You're just incompetent, huh? Just completely and utterly useless to me. Alright, there we go. We saved it. We recovered. We got some recovery here. Alright. So that's a bunk all the way over there. We're gonna close it. We're gonna save state. And we're gonna ask him to move over this way. Alright, so... given that he is here and that the guards will be downstairs, I think if I do this... and then do the kick drum... Wow! And then, one more time... well, before we save state, we're gonna go and check, is the other dipshit over? No, he's not. Okay, that's perfect, actually. Oh my god, this fucking stealthy bastard. Okay, yeah. No, I got you, Jowd. Gamer. What the fuck? You could not have scripted that to be at a worse fucking time. No! No! I just saved over the save slot! No! 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 I saved over the save state. We have to start from the beginning again. No, we don't. Thank God. The game knows. The game knows this is a solid checkpoint. Holy shit. I got so fucking scared, dude. I was so fucking scared for a hot minute. Oh no. Oh. That would have been the worst thing. At least we're only back here this time. Okay. Still sucks, but it's doable. I was prepared for a scream, so was I. So was I, buddy. Alright. Okay, so... Now 2 save states? Yeah, I should be rotating, huh? Let me see. There's the one guy who's climbing. Alright. I'm gonna trick. I'm gonna trick. Did he just not hear it? I'm gonna trick. I'm gonna ghost. I hate that he specifically needs the room to turn around on the stairs. I thought he would climb over the stairs. So now we're ghost. We're trick. We're gonna trick. We're gonna jowd. And we're gonna ghost. And we're gonna save state. Save state 1. There we go. We did it. Gamer. I know exactly what I have to do on the next part. It's just that the last guard coming through is the worst aspect of it. Because I need to follow the one guard to get over here in the first place. But if I leave any other guards, then I'm fucked. It's just a lose-lose. Alright. Let's see. Walk, idiot! Move! Thank you. Dear God. Alright, so you're walking. You're schmoving. You got the schmovement. No, this is the guy who doesn't go all the way to this bunk. That's unfortunate. Alright, Alright, trick. Wah! We're gonna trick and then we're gonna jowd. Catching up on Discord stuff and people in KZ server were theory crafting a CWKH adaptation. Oh, that's a nightmare. Who the fuck was doing that? I've saved a second state, chat. We're no longer gonna have that issue. Alright, climb. Trick. No, not trick. Get under. Get under. Oh my God, we did it! That is... Oh, I did not think we would actually do that. Holy shit. And blind, too. Mostly. I'd say if we've come this far, we did it. Great job, Sissel. Oh my God. It's a weight off my fucking shoulders. Basement generator's been repaired, restoring power to all areas. Let's go. But now he's in plain fucking sight and he needs to move. Oh, we just made it. But the question is, what now? I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You better be kidding. But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know. I doubt anybody'd welcome me with open arms. Why don't you try contacting Lynne? She just went to see some justice minister guy. So an escaped death row convict is just supposed to report into the justice minister. Is that it? I kind of like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run. That would be nice, yeah. Alright, Sissel. Until we meet again. So now I've saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? I guess all I can do is believe in Lynne at this point. Detective Jowd was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. Yeah, there we go. Now I have to just use a phone line to get out. Guard room. Because that'll give me access to the outside. But Detective Jowd's Until We Meet Again came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. Fucking panic dance. Hello, this is... Sissel, are you there? Hello? Who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Sissel, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute! Alright. Something bad will have happened here, and from here on out this is blind. I know nothing about what happens next. On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. That our great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanella. I believe that's my line, old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes full of tears, there you were, baby. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Because now that I've found you, man, I have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean, after all. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right. Your lost memory. You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? In return for tonight's fun little game? Is that it? I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least. A lead? What is it? A long time ago I gave Lynne something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynne's apartment. And that's the only help I can give you right now. That man pointing the gun at you right now. They say he's your good friend. We were, when we were in the detective division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the Special Investigation Unit. The top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. His white coat? For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're most afraid of? A blot on their record, of course. Like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. But everybody makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanilla has chosen the path of the white coat. And he'd do anything at all, to hide his coat's shadows. Like send his good friend to the gallows. Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal, after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. Is your execution really the right thing to do? I had a fair trial and that's what was decided. No problem there. But still. This is the punishment that I should receive. In order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever. Lynne believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there? I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean that's not all it was for? I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life. What? I'm genuinely shocked at this. What the fuck? It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of a man. 10 years ago. The life of a little girl. Could that little girl be Lynne? She told you about that? Yeah, she said you were her hero. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. 10 years ago, in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Jowd, are you going to shoot this guy? And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, that man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. And the man died. I took his life. Lynne was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that, you can rely. Sissel, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry. My own path? Lynne is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Hello? Everything's fine here. What the fuck are you doing, child? Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery. The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye. Oh my god. It sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. It does, doesn't it? Go help her out, would you, Sissel? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget, I have a little something for you. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. I fucking love Jowd, actually. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents. This is it, Sissel. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. I'll remember that. I do not think Jowd has an awoo energy. I really don't. They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope. And no cores either. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I'd better go find Lynne. I'll follow the path Detective Jowd pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynne went to try to stop the execution. Alright. Chat. That's gonna do it for us today. But, hold on, let me, just in case, save state. 1. Alright. So, let me see who's streaming, see if there's anyone I can raid. Ooh, we have some options here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Tatsu. He's doing some Hat in Time, which is a game that I've been curious about for a while. So, go drop by, go say hi. I forgot to mention it, but we have a new emote. If you drop 1,000 bits, you can get yourself a baby dragon emote to post all across Twitch. I should have advertised that at the start. I completely forgot. That is my bad. But next time I stream, I will be making far better use of that advertising. Anyway, I'll probably be doing something this weekend. I just don't know what yet. So expect an announcement of that stream in my Discord. Expect more rando next Tuesday. Millennium Mike on Saturday. And yeah, that's basically it. Alright, so we're going to finish Ghost Trick. Tatsu, I was just about to raid you. What the fuck? I'm just ending. Well, that's funny as hell. Hold on. Okay, so we gotta go raid someone else now. Yes, Omni. I've been streaming for 3 hours of Ghost Trick. I'm ending now. This is funny as hell. Alright. So, here's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and raid Vox. She's playing some Bloodstained, probably speedrunning it, so... we're gonna have a big fat double raid. Double raid to Voxandra. Drop some Shibuya laughs in chat right there. And yeah. The usual spiel I just gave was Millennium Mike on Saturday. I'll probably do another stream this weekend, but I don't know of what. Tuesday is another rando race. This week's rando race will probably be going up on Saturday on YouTube after Millennium Mike. So probably around like 4 or 5 o'clock. So look forward to that. Alright. This time for real. Hopefully nobody else raids in.
That's how it's done.
Thank you, V, for the follow. It's fine that there's a cycle of that where I'll know someone on Twitch and think that I'm following them. It turns out I'm not following them when they go live. I don't want to do it when they're live because the notification makes me feel embarrassed, and then I forget when they go offline and the cycle repeats. But it's fine. It's fine. You're good. All right. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Peace out.